Hey guys, I just left Denton, Dallas area. I've been driving like 20 miles so far, and humanity just stretches out way beyond the city. Everything I've been seeing is all brand new construction. New buildings, new houses, storefronts. What a business to be in, man. Housing and servicing humans. Population just continues to explode. And, here's like another area here. All these stores, Lowe's, everything is all brand new. Burger King. And they make all the buildings kind of match with each kind of mall area. Like the Wells Fargo looks like the Burger King over on the left. But population is just exploding, man. It's just like they got to constantly be building. If they didn't build more homes, who knows where people would live. If they didn't build more buildings for stores, people would be standing in lines at others. It's like a constant growth, and it's crazy, man. It's scary. We're like a cancer on this planet. Look at the Earth satellite view at night, and you see all the lights, and you can actually see the shapes of the continents because of all the lights. It's like, wow, man. So yeah, we're getting like 20 miles out from Denton, and just keeps going on and on and on. I can just imagine 20 years ago this was all like this, probably. But you can see in the background there all those houses, all those roofs. Those are all brand new homes. And from the looks of it, you can see these signs coming up on the right. And because of this encroachment of humans into the forested areas, there has been and will be more and more and more encounters and sightings of the forest people. I know some of you watching this, you emphatically deny the existence of these things. Because some of you are afraid to know the truth. You're afraid to know that these 8, 10 to 15 foot tall monsters live in our woods. Live in their woods. It's theirs more than ours. They've been here a lot longer. And I don't blame them for scaring the shit out of humans when they catch them wandering through their living room. And that's what we're doing. like if you had animals just randomly cruising through your living room. What would you do? You'd chase them out. You'd just go, "Rah, get away, bear, get away, raccoon, get away, squirrel, get out of my house." Well, that's what they're doing to humans. Same thing. Yeah, see, look at that. More office buildings going up. Look at all those houses over there. Man, they're beautiful too. They're big, tall pointed roofs. And then over here, we've got farmers' fields. Bet these farmers are getting rich, selling their land to these developers. And then what does the Sasquatch do? They just deal with it. Move somewhere else. Kind of sad, really. But it just goes on. It's not ever going to stop. I don't know how far I'm going to go till I get out of city. It's all brand new. Gas stations, Circle K, Walgreens, Taco Bell, Medical Center, KFC, Whataburger. Man, they've got huge shakes. I was working in Houston one winter. I go to the Whataburger and grab a shake and sit in the parking lot and watch the hookers walk by. In fact, one night I was sitting in my car and she had a tight dress on, high heels, black lady. She looked pretty nice. She looked like she kept clean and stuff. She walks up to my window. "Hey baby, what you doing? Blah blah blah. You wanna hang out? You want a date?" I'm like, "No, that's cool." I said, I'm just chilling here, having my shake, watching people walk by. She says, "Okay, well you have a good night, blah blah blah." About 1 minute later, another one walks up. And she didn't look as nice. And she comes up to my car and says, "What was she doing? Was she asking you for a date?" I'm like, "Yeah, she was just seeing what was happening." She goes, "Don't get with her, honey. She's nasty." As I call him I cracked up, man, and like, it's like, "Girl, I want to tell you, you're nastier than the other one, man. Don't get with her, honey. She's nasty." So anyway, that was one experience with hookers. Then I was sitting in a strip mall buying some vape juice. And there were some hookers hanging out there. A couple of them came up and talked to me, and they're like, "The other girls think you're a cop." And I'm like, "I ain't no freaking cop." Anyway, I was sitting there, and this chick, I was in my Camaro, this chick pulls up a couple car lengths away, puts her window down. She's like, "Hey, white boy, nice car." I'm like, "Thanks." She goes, "You want to race?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know. I don't think there's anywhere around here we can race." She's like, "I'll tell you what, we'll race. And if I lose, I'll suck your dick." There's more stores over there. Anyway, I'm like, "Well, I don't know, you know." Anyway, she turns on her dome light and She was probably a few 100 pounds. She was a big, beautiful black girl. So I kind of had to say no thanks. So, you know, driving a Camaro has its perks, I guess. If I was driving something else, that never would have happened. God, I bet this guy in the Lone Star Trans, he's probably getting sick of this stop and go crap too. Man, I've been driving in this for like half an hour or more. Only went probably 20 miles, 25 miles. Jeez, I want to get out of this so I can get trucking. Get some miles under my belt. I got 900 to go. I got to go to Virginia. It ain't so bad in a car, but in an 18-wheeler, it's just like so frustrating. And you don't want to step on it because your gas mileage just drops. I'm maintaining 9.2 right now. Sorry about the towel. That's trucker's towel for laying in the windshield. Anyway, I took her out to play the other day. Around an office building with some nice shrubs and some trees she could climb, and it was kind of isolated. That night she got really, really sick. She threw up and didn't even want to get up. She just laid and hid in the corner. Her eyes looked like she was like looking in the distance. She was really messed up, sick from something. I'm thinking there was some pesticides or something they were spraying, or fertilizer maybe, on those shrubs outside of that office, because it really fucked her up. Ugh, excuse me, sneeze. Anyway, yeah, she was sick for like a day and a half. I woke up at 4 in the morning and she was like that. So at 9, I called the vet right away. When they opened at 7:30 or 8, and they got me in at 9, and the doctor said she was fine, and so I got her shots and stuff, and she had hookworm. They took a little Q-tip, put some Vaseline on it, stuck it up her butt real quick for a fecal sample. Kind of made her jump a little bit. And I said, I know, sweetie, I hate when they do that to me too. The chick laughed. So anyway, poor little girl, she's pretty much back to normal now. She was playing a little bit. She's eating and drinking again, but she didn't eat or drink for like a day and a half. She just laid there. She didn't even want to get up. And so yeah, I mean, you feel so helpless when your pets are sick. Same with your kids, you know. You can imagine these people that have kids that have cancer or something like that. You just want to break down and lose your mind because you feel so helpless. There's nothing you can do but just let things happen, you know, and pray that the doctors can take care of it, you know. So I'm so fortunate, so lucky. My daughter was healthy, the grandkids are healthy, and so yeah, if your kids are happy and healthy, man, that's everything. If you got your own health, that's everything. That means so much, and I realize that. So, something to think about anyway. God. McDonald's, when? Long John Silver's. Look at these strip malls. It's just crazy, man. It's just like humanity. It's like California. It just goes on forever. Non-stop traffic, people, construction, buildings, houses. You hardly ever. I just saw an old building that's abandoned on the left. It turned red fast. My load's only 30,000 pounds. The last one was only 8,000 pounds. It was a trailer was full all the way to the door for Walmart. It was just like boxes of some kind of plastics, something made of plastic. It was only 8,000 pounds, so that was a light load. This is like 32,000. Normally they throw in 40 to 42,000 in one of these things. And you can notice the difference in 10,000 pounds. 8,000 pounds is almost like an empty trailer. Got a little better gas mileage. Oh, but anyway, this is just crazy, man. Golden Chick. Okay, it looks like we're stretching out here a little more. Things aren't so packed in. See a couple older buildings. I like that American Inn, and it's probably owned by Indians. Minnesota Sasquatch Trucker at gmail.com. Send me a letter, man. I want to hear your story. Minnesota Sasquatch Trucker on YouTube. Got about 20 videos on there now. Most all of them are Sasquatch stories from people that told me their story themselves. Because over the years, I'd go around asking people, just random, like if I was at the bar or friends of friends or acquaintances, I'd ask them what they thought of Sasquatch, and a lot of them are like, oh, you know, and then the others are like, oh yeah, I've seen one. You'd be surprised how many people have that you know. They just don't talk about it because people tease them, ridicule them, tell them they're lying, or tell them they saw a bear instead. Especially people in Minnesota. Come on, we know our animals, man. We know what a goddamn bear looks like. And we know what an 8-foot tall, hairy man looks like, too. It doesn't matter if you're drinking or smoking. Just because you're doing that doesn't make you hallucinate a Bigfoot. How many times before have you done that and didn't hallucinate a Bigfoot? But that one time you saw one. But if you tell somebody you're drinking or smoking, they're like, oh, you're just hallucinating. That's the skeptics out right there. So don't give them an out. I'll tell you, those skeptics, they're stupid. They're pussies. They don't want to know that there's monsters in the woods. So they just outright deny it. Because they're pussies. They're afraid. They don't want to know the truth. You can't handle the truth! Stella! I just can't wait till those bastards eat their words. And like I said before, the government knows all about them. They have unlimited resources to investigate and research, and not necessarily psychics, but I wouldn't doubt it one bit. And like native elders from all over the country that know these things exist. Yeah, you ask any native, what they think about Sasquatch. Oh yeah, I saw one. Most of them have seen them. I dare you go around and ask. But I found out, the more people you ask, the more people you realize have seen these things. But if you see one, share it. I want to hear it. I'll keep your info confidential if that's what you want. That's fine, I understand. Alright, it's starting to open up a little bit here, it looks like.
In 5 miles, continue straight on to Princeton Drive, then, after 171 feet, continue straight on to East Princeton Drive.
These assholes that cut in and out like that, man. They're only getting like 2 car lengths ahead of everybody. Unless they continue to drive like an ass jack all the way down the highway. In and out of traffic. Yeah, that guy in the white car, I just want to ram him. I hate fucking assholes that drive like that. They're not getting anywhere. God, I hate that. Fucking don't drive like that, people. If I see you, I'm gonna turn you into scrap metal. God, I hate that. Urgh. Asshole fucking drivers. In a fucking hurry to go nowhere. So, that being said, keep on trucking.